Okay, we'd like to show you our latest and greatest board from our Raspberry Pi Hat series. A bit less than a hat on this one. This is actually our smallest display. It's about a 0.49 inch diagonal, which if you're not familiar with that, you're probably familiar with one of these. This is an micro SD card. If you've got a Raspberry Pi, you've probably got several laying around. So you can see as I lay it on there just how small this little PM OLED is. And that's still a 64 by 32 pixel display, so you can actually get really nice tight display on that and show decent information with a very tight pixel pitch. It looked really good. We were just tickled pink when this thing fired up and ran. You can see on the back side, this is a very simple board, all passive components and just a breakout board. This actually connects to the I2C pins on the Raspberry Pi. I offset it a little bit so we can show you that. Just a little surface mount connector, clicks on there like that, and it's offset just so that you can get to the rest of the IOs because you probably want to do something interesting with it. And you can see how it just sits there nicely. It's kind of the same story on the Raspberry Pi Zero. Just a nice little connection. Boop, there we go. And I got it offset. Try that again. It should fit just at the board edges so that a lot of the housings will still fit and all that good stuff. But there we are. It's connected. This thing fired up and ran perfectly first try with the Luma.OLED Python libraries, and in a couple videos we'll show you how that works together pretty well. Otherwise, if you don't want to use this with the Raspberry Pi, very simple to hook this up to an I2C port. We left the I2C pull-up resistors unpopulated for a reason. They're built onto the Raspberry Pi, but if you're going to put this on something else, you'd want to put some little 0805, maybe a 1K, 2K type of pull-up. Depends on how stiff you want your pull-ups. So there we go. That's the M00931. We call it chocolate chip because it's just a little thing that sits on top of your ice cream.